Et salut à toutes et à tous, c'est Akatsuki, on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode sur Métaphore Re Fantazio. Et on venait de combattre un humain poulpe où j'avais absolument pas pensé à attaquer les tentacules pour pouvoir gagner. Et ça s'est bien fini une fois qu'on a attaqué les tentacules. On nous avait dit qu'on pouvait parler à l'équipage, mais je vois pas de zone de parlementage d'équipage. Et quand on fait, quand on appuie sur Y pour parler à Gallica, et on pouvait voir, on pouvait passer du temps avec Gallica, mais ça a l'air de nous apporter quelque chose.
What's this?
Le problème, c'est que nous, il faudrait que ça nous apporte des choses, quoi. Parce que Gallica, est-ce qu'on peut lui parler à Gallica? Est-ce que ça... Ouais, ça va pas augmenter notre rang, apparemment. Regardez, on n'a pas le petit symbole. Donc je ne sais pas. 3, 4. Ça permet d'avoir les deux sorts. Lors d'une bataille d'équipe, chance d'obtenir des icônes de tours supplémentaires. Ouais. Ok, super. On a toujours pas les trois personnages là. Moi je vais aller augmenter mon courage. Hein. Regarde Gina, je lis ton livre. Ah non mais normalement elle est juste à côté, ça me donnait encore plus de courage. On va le lire ici, juste à côté de la personne où elle nous a dit interdit de le lire. Ces pages sont remplies de paragraphes cryptiques, de schémas abstraits. Tout un paragraphe est biffé de deux traits très épais. Biffé. N'est pas mis le L. Calmez-vous. Calmez-vous. Il y avait le... Je sais. Il y a eu le monstro poulpe tout à l'heure. Là, il n'y a pas le F. Calmez-vous. Calmez-vous. Et à noter de quelques mots, mon âme hurle à la mort. Est-ce son écriture? La partie suivante est couverte de caractères et de symboles que je n'ai jamais vus. Une langue que seule Juna comprendrait? Mais pourquoi il serait elle qui comprendrait cette voix? Je ne sais pas, moi. En tout cas, il ne fait aucun doute que Juna prend très au sérieux l'expression artistique. Plus de courage, très bien. Je continuerai la prochaine fois.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its winds.
Du rouge. Le temps. On va passer une nuit en pleine mer. Non mais il y a du rouge là. Je crois que c'est des trucs un peu plus rares quand c'est rouge. Non. Alors on a lié, on a du gna 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 gna. Ici.
It's time.
Voilà, on peut voir personne. Moi je vais continuer à lire mon livre. Parce que c'est tout le temps imaginaire. Imaginaire, on est bon, autant finir tant qu'on a commencé. Courage, autant l'avancer. Tolérance, on est bien avancé aussi. C'est éloquence hein, où on a besoin. Et éloquence, c'est que dans certaines zones dans la ville. On l'avait vu. Pour le moment, il n'y a personne qui nous propose d'augmenter notre éloquence, qui est un petit peu chiant. Et c'est ce dont je manque cruellement en ce moment. Mais bon, vous allez me dire si je monte le courage à fond ou la tolérance, j'aurais plus besoin de les augmenter et donc je pourrais augmenter mon éloquence plus tard. Ces pages sont remplies de... Deux pages contiennent des illustrations dessinées à la main. D'un côté le monde, de l'autre un cœur. Il est meilleur par une chanson. C'est visiblement son œuvre. Ensuite, on trouve le dessin d'une immense femme en train d'embrasser le monde entier en souriant. Qu'est-ce que ça peut bien représenter? En tout cas, il ne fait aucun doute que Juna prend très au sérieux l'expression artistique. Oui. Est-ce qu'il est fini le livre? Ah, je pense qu'il est fini. Voilà qui achève la lecture de ce livre. Voilà, donc il y a 3 lectures par livre. Oui! Oh, livre 4! J'ai besoin d'augmenter le courage. C'est vertu, de se posséder, mais toujours le même texte. Peu dommage. Mais au moins on a fini ça. Donc on n'a plus besoin d'augmenter notre courage avec les livres, sachant que, ou avec les persos, sachant que chaque prime nous donne du courage. Quasiment. Bah oui, normal.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
Mais je vais te casser le cul!
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them.
Connard!
Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Ok, on va devoir tabasser Guido. Non, je peux lui casser la gueule. C'est toujours que notre séjour en mer touche à sa fin. Nous arriverons autour de midi, donc préparons-nous à débarquer. Le temps sera chaud et humide. Arrête, Aka, ne pense pas à ça. Je me plais à espérer que nous attraperons. Punaise. Alors je pense que juste avant, on avait un monstre tentacule. Que là, il y a une dame qui nous dit que le temps sera chaud et humide et qu'elle va attraper une lance. Je vais brancher mon cerveau sur safe. Vous savez? Parce que là, j'ai tellement d'idées qui m'apparaissent dans la tête. J'aimerais bien ça, moi aussi. Mais je pense qu'on va devoir rester plus longtemps. Cette île est isolée. Nous attendons pas à être accueillis à bras ouverts. C'est vrai que les insulaires, souvent... L'île de la Sentinelle, par exemple. devrait peut-être prendre une bonne douche bien fraîche. Et Gallica, prendre une douche, c'est se verser un verre d'eau sur la tête, non? Qui sait si on trouvera de vraies auberges là-bas? Pourquoi on trouvera de vraies auberges? Il y aura forcément des gens qui sont prêts à nous accueillir.
Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The gauntlet runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Oh ouais.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
Je sais pas quelle température il fait, mais pour rôtir quelqu'un, ouais.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Moi, je ne supporte pas la chaleur, hein, comme je l'ai déjà dit. Ouais, c'est vrai qu'au-dessus de 30 degrés, moi, je suis en PLS, littéralement.
Do we really have to go this way? There is a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
Alors, sachez que moi, même la plage, ça m'énerve. Je ne supporte pas la plage. Moi, ce que je supporte, c'est 3000 mètres d'altitude à 15 degrés en été. Voilà, ça c'est très bien.
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
Ah, attendez, j'entends... on me dit quelque chose dans l'oreillette. Cyril Hanouna, c'est vous? Excusez-moi, je n'ai pas bien compris ce que vous dites.
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
Voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Tu veux espionner des gens à qui tu as demandé de l'aide dans 3 minutes?
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Le 5 septembre, on est le 10, c'est ça?
Hey,
Un peu moins d'un mois?
does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get
Et je vous ai donné dans Suikoden 1 et 2. Ah, c'est vrai qu'ils sont peut-être pas encore sortis. Ah là là, il vient d'annoncer un jeu qui va arriver. Je vous ai donné une astuce pour jamais se perdre en forêt avec une carte.
Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough.
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Voilà, une vraie guerrière.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're...
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt
Hold
off me.
on.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Bonjour madame.
Villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Ils sont d'extrême droite. Les gens d'extrême droite, non!
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool.
Bon, ça va, si on a souillé que le bassin et pas la prêtresse, c'est ok, non? Dit-il cela avant de se prendre une corde autour du cou et d'être balancé au vent.
We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Oh mais non! Oh mais à chaque fois on nous menace de la même chose, les gars. Arrêtez!
Fastest trial I've had.
C'est vrai que c'est un procès très rapide.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
Vous allez tous crever.
Beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Au pire, ils meurent tous sauf moi, quoi.
The priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
Oh, on va faire l'amour à la prêtresse pour qu'elle nous donne la lance.
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
C'est pas faux.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking. Well, fancy meeting you here.
Et qu'est-ce qu'il fout là, lui?
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the crown theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
Reste enchaîné, mec.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Virga Island, so I naturally had to follow.
Ah, ça c'est pas la bonne idée, mon gars. Parce que ça parlait de moi. Un Eldad, c'est mort, que personne ne respecte.
I'd thought stowing away on that Mustaris candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
D'accord.
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as...
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Dragon God. C'est un mix entre Skyrim, Elden Ring, tout ça.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Ah! Est-ce que Jackie sera un de nos alliés? Donc ce serait Juna, Jackie et Michel?
Master Adeni. There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them.
Tous les Mustaris ont troisième œil?
Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think that...
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is...
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
I will have silence!
Master Adeni, please! The sacrifice! We cannot simply suffer in silence!
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago. Otherwise...
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right?
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all that. Lady Juna.
Enlevons ces liens, allez doucement. Les Jackie! Jackie et Michel sont là.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
Ah! Ouais, mais si on s'échappe, on ne pourra plus se balader dans le village.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
Connard!
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Toi, si on ne détache pas, ça me dérange pas.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. If things get dicey, we've got some meat.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
On fait une si belle équipe, bande de connards.
Nice to be back on the team. You're completely mental, you know that. Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
Est-ce que on peut avoir un choix de divinité plus tard? C'est-à-dire entre eux, Michel et Juna ou des trucs comme ça. Pareil, il y a Edelio, il y a Jacqueline, enfin il y a 1 milliard de personnes là, il n'y en a que 3 places.
There's only the one settlement. The chief's young too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is
his own sister.
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was, might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
On l'a déjà tabassé avec de la glace au tout premier donjon. C'est pas le même!
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world?
Ce qui serait très drôle, c'est que ce soit le même. Que littéralement, tu lui fais bliss. Ça le one-shot ou ça le two-shot. Et qu'il fait « Eh non, oui, c'est bon! Je suis votre copain! »
Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these...
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives?
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Évidemment, mon ami, je suis d'accord avec toi.
Yeah, that settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Hein? C'est une infiltrée ou c'est une sincère? J'ai du homme! Au secours! Ah, c'est con, il a remis son casque. T'es plus blondinet, hein? Moi je n'aide que les blonds. Qui mangent un sandwich sans se mettre de la tomate partout. Ceux qui ont la ref.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of magla.
Bah très bien, s'il y a plein de magla, on pourra se shooter.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Il était en slip.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
Fidelio, va te faire foutre.
No, this could work out for us.
Pour le coup, je suis d'accord avec Hülkenberg et Stroll. Voilà. Ne laisse pas les gens mourir comme ça.
He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
Sauf si c'est votre ex-femme, que vous avez 2 enfants avec elle, qu'elle vous a trompé, qu'elle s'est mariée avec le mec avec lequel elle vous a trompé, pendant qu'elle était enceinte du deuxième et que vous ne savez pas si le deuxième est de vous ou de l'autre mec. Là, peut-être que, ok, vous pouvez laisser les gens crever. Mais sinon...
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. Because you're my bodyguards.
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down... Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Louis.
Ferme ta gueule avec le Lord Louis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nuris what's going on.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The gauntlet runner's just further down, right?
Putain, on va devoir choisir.
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Ah non, on doit pas encore choisir. Et je sens tellement le choix de la...
Where am I?
de l'incarnation.
Chief!
Chief! Ah bah, Chief, il est pas bien.
I'm still alive.
Mais oui, t'es toujours en vie. Ferme ton troisième œil.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Ah, les gens vous ont amené ici. Qui sont-ils? Qui sont-elles? Laissez-moi deviner, c'est les 5 clampins.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean...
They made short work of our guards. Yufor and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lads, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Ah, vraie question. Ta sœur, tu veux qu'on l'égorge ou tu veux qu'on la ramène? Quand t'es vraiment croyant en mode tu l'égorges, tu sauves le royaume. Ah, vraie question. Avez-vous une réponse, notre ami Denis Brognard?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered.
Parce que tu es faible. J'ai pas un héros de jeu RPG.
That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Tout à fait d'accord, nous la ramènerons et nous serons récompensés de la lance du dragon.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Sinon, on parle de la récompense, la lance du dragon.
Right.
We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're out...
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything...
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Eh bien, nous sauverons Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
Tu m'étonnes. Au moins ici, on a des lits en plumes.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Il y a des lits en laine. Est-ce que vous avez déjà essayé un lit en laine? Je vous conseille d'essayer.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance.
All done with negotiations, are you?
Mais ferme ta gueule, toi!
What we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed?
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known...
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Un dragon!
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
Pourquoi ça va passer directement le... Hop, le journal. Gallica qui nous dirait, j'espère qu'une telle bataille ne nous attend pas. Bah oui, attaquer un dragon, c'est sûr. Mais si oui, on devrait s'assurer qu'on ne le perdra pas. Je sais pas pourquoi ça passait le texte de Gallica.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Ah! 17 jours pour sauver la princesse d'un dragon!
Your pardon?
Donnez-nous des objets.
You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Oui.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Tout à fait.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Et on va aller faire l'amour.
Irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead...
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
C'est vraiment épuisant d'être des soldats, je te comprends.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Il y aura une save. On va pouvoir s'arrêter là. Beaucoup d'infos là quand même. Enfin, beaucoup d'infos oui et non. On doit juste sauver la prêtresse de ce lieu pour avoir l'arme. Commençons par acheter ce qu'il nous faut sur l'île avant de nous rendre au temple. Ouais. On va explorer ça lors d'un prochain épisode. On va acheter tous les objets qu'il nous faut. On va se préparer à faire toutes les quêtes et on ira tabasser tout le temps pour avoir la lance. Je suppose que ce se fera pas en une seule quête, sinon je serai très très triste. Je vous souhaite à toutes et tous une excellente continuation. Retour très bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures. Allez, bye bye.